Many industries have turned to advanced composite materials for superior performance, environmental protection, and profitability. Composites make cars safer and more efficient, airplanes lighter and stronger. They protect boats and extend their life. And they have been used with great success in the most corrosive industrial applications, such as petrochemical plants and offshore platforms. Those characteristics are available in the storage tank industry as well, with HMT's GRP Deckmaster.
A Deckmaster is a non-metallic composite roof that has many key advantages over traditional aluminum and steel roofs.
The tank storage industry is seeing increased environmental regulations from governments and environmental protection agencies globally. Along with reducing overall emissions, storage tank operators must put safety first while protecting assets and meeting budget requirements, and keeping operations up and running at optimal levels. The Deckmaster GRP full contact floating roof satisfies all those concerns. In the U.S., tank owners have not enjoyed the composite floating roof benefits as they have elsewhere.
Back in the 70s and 80s, composites and composite IFRs developed a really bad reputation. At the time, poor choices of resins were being made, and as a result, they got kind of a bad reputation. Fortunately now, composites have come a very long way. The technology's advanced. It's being used widely across many different industries in highly demanding situations, and it's being used with great success in the tank industry as well.
The Deckmaster has proven itself over the last 25 years as being one of the most robust type of floating roofs in the market. Primarily because of its construction, it's much more durable than your typical panel bolted type floating roofs.
The Deckmaster is constructed of multiple layers. Each layer of the roof addresses a specific need, starting with a corrosion barrier that is specifically formulated to handle various stored products over the life of the tank. Structural robustness and flotation redundancy is achieved with the individually closed cell honeycomb core. The top coat is engineered as a fire retardant, electrically conductive surface. And with each layer being lighter than the stored product, the Deckmaster GRP is virtually unsinkable.
The Deckmaster is what we call a sandwich construction. It's basically construction that composes of multiple layers of composite material. We start with a base coating, followed by a corrosion barrier and a structural layer, and then you've got an inner core, followed by another structural layer of fiberglass, and it's all covered with a fire retardant coating. Just like you'd assemble a sandwich, you've got your two outer layers and you've got your filling on the inside.
With its seamless structure, the Deckmaster qualifies as welded construction per EPA regulations.
There's a general movement in the marketplace to reduce emissions from all products, but especially in the oil and gas industry. And tanks are known to be a large potential emitter of emissions. And with greater legislation taking place not only in the U.S. but everywhere around the world, it's important to have solutions that will mitigate or eliminate those emissions from these tanks. The Deckmaster is one of the best, if not the best solution for mitigating those emission losses.
A seamless roof offers zero deck seam emissions, so it offers 100% emission mitigation, whereas obviously with a roof with deck seams, you're going to have emissions at those seams.
For owners and operators, resistance to a variety of corrosive materials and longevity are key attributes of the GRP Deckmaster.
A steel roof has some disadvantages in that it can and will corrode over time. It doesn't have the same compatibility for all the stored products, meaning that if a tank is taken from one product that's stored to another, and the people haven't considered, the owners haven't considered what roof is in there, you can end up with corrosion on a roof that's made out of steel, whereas a composite is going to be corrosion resistant across a wide variety of different stored products.
So the Deckmaster GRP will help you keep your tank in service longer, and it will also help you get your tank back in service, quicker when the tank is down for maintenance. With traditional floating roofs, a lot of times you'll have to do coating, or you'll have to do steel, rust repair, things like that. Those type of repairs and coating you do not have to do with this. So when your tank's out of service, you can get it in service quicker.
And when you're ready to install a GRP Deckmaster, there's no better choice and no competition when it comes to the bottom line.
So with the Deckmaster GRP, there is no prefabrication at all. In often cases, we can mobilize our crews the day after we get an order. Secondly, we use a proprietary lamination technology, which allows the lamination process to go quickly, lets us get in the tank, get the roof built, and get out. And then thirdly, there's no painting or coating to be done. Once the installation's finished, we can leave the tank and it can go into service. It helps you get your tank in service faster. That means you're able to store that product quicker and start realizing revenue as soon as possible.
Lightweight, high strength, safe, durable, corrosion resistant, full contact, zero deck seam emissions, efficient, and quick to install. The GRP Deckmaster, with 25 years of success stories, is the next generation of floating roof technology.
The Deckmaster is the best option for total cost of ownership for your tank. With virtually no maintenance for the life of your tank, you'll get no better payback over the course of a roof's life than you will from a Deckmaster.